That's the line, guys. Look at that line. It keeps going. It keeps going, guys. It keeps going. Look at that. Look at that. All the way down there.
Hey guys, so today I want to talk about my experience at Tekkoshocon 2024. It was really fun, but there are some things that I'd like to address, so let's just get right into the video. Hi guys! So, it is day one of Tekko, Thursday the 18th. It's a very chill day. Usually people just go and pick up their tickets for today. And that's what I'm going to be doing, but I'm also going to film like a little get ready with me video. It's not going to be very long because I don't have very much to do today. I'm kind of just rocking a regular fit, kind of, sort of. I'm just going to do a bit of eye makeup. Also, please ignore my room. It is super messy. I have been through hell getting ready and getting all of my cosplay together and helping everybody else out. It's been wild, and oh my god, I'm just glad that I've made it through. I'm gonna try to keep it very light, because it's like 80 or 90 degrees or something like that. It's been a lot harder to attend in the summer because it's really hot, and then you have your cosplay on and stuff, and it's excruciating. I hate when I blink when I'm doing eyeliner. Yeah. Yeah. Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. Whew. I hate when I mess up and then like my eyeliner gets thicker and thicker so I can correct, and it's a lot. I've only gotten a lot better at makeup, but I still have a long way to go. Okay, now the other one's a little too short, so I have to like balance them out. Let's go. Oh! They're the same size and shape! That's a win. That's a win. You darken my eyebrows a little bit. I'm really sad because, like I said, it's kind of hot. Tekkoshocon used to be in spring, so it used to be like early April, and it's usually still kind of cold here in April. Not lately. But it used to be kind of chilly. Sometimes it would even be snowing during the convention, and that was like kind of a whole nother issue. But I really liked it because I could do my Inuyasha cosplay, and my Inuyasha cosplay is kind of really thick, so like fabric wise, so it's really hot, and there's just a lot of moving parts and stuff, so it's like it's a little too much sometimes, especially in the summer. But it's also like the one cosplay that I made like from scratch. It's like I don't know, it's my signature cosplay, I guess, right now. Mascara is always really easy. Okay, bottom lashes. Ooh, the hardest lashes in the history of lashes. shout out to my squad of people who can't do makeup with their mouth closed. Also, I'm really excited about this, but I got a new water tint. It's my first time using it. Well, I've tested it out, but it's my first time going outside with the water tint. It's like a lip stain, and I've wanted a lip stain for a long time, so I'm glad that I have one now. It's one thing I don't like about going to a convention is like having to keep running to the bathroom and like touch up my face or anything like that. But I also don't want to walk around and be looking wild, so I have to go check if I'm looking crazy, you know? So for this, just make sure your lips are clean and dry. And then I just kind of want to try just putting it in the middle. Then you like let it dry layer by layer. But I've always wanted to get that like freshly eaten popsicle look. So hopefully I can get it this time. Layer by layer. There we go. I kind of want to get some contacts because I just wonder what it would look like to not have glasses on all the time. But I do really love glasses. Okay, I think 1 or 2 more coats maybe. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then you just like put a lip gloss over it. I'm gonna use this. Right down at the bottom, that's good. So, I actually really like the way that feels. This lip gloss is really like velvety. I like it. Cute. So that's what the lip looks like. I don't know, just I'm also going to be doing my nails. My friend, she is a nail artist and she was supposed to help me out with this. But she's kind of busy right now, so I'm gonna do it myself. I do also do nails, but she's a lot better at doing them than I am, and it takes me a while to do my own nails, and I knew she would have been able to like get my set done quicker. I almost forgot my little beauty mark. Today I will let's do a heart today. Nice. So one of the original reasons why I wanted to make a video about Tekkoshocon is mainly about the community of people there. That's one of the things that I'm going to be focusing on in this video, as well as just my experience as a Black queer individual with neurodivergence. Oftentimes when I go to conventions, it can be kind of overwhelming, very overstimulating, and I have a lot of negative experiences at conventions, specifically like people talking about like my body or like my weight or just what I'm wearing or something like that. I always get some haters. And I guess that's fine. Everybody has haters. It does really affect me though, and it has taken a long time for me to feel comfortable doing things like this, or like even going in public and stuff. So I'm hoping that this will be a positive experience, and if people have negative things to say about me, I'm hoping they will keep those things to themselves. Because I don't need to hear them, but if I do hear them, I need to be able to handle hearing them. And I guess this is kind of a test for me for that. Yeah. maybe I'll go into that a little bit further. Actually, what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna go into that a little bit further in the video, talking about some of the experiences that I've had once I get it all, together. Um, and I hope that nobody can relate to this, but I also hope that if there are people out there that do relate, maybe we can open a dialogue or something, because I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to go about this, or even be like, I have a hard time being perceived. So yeah. Okay. Ooh. So for my nails, again, I was gonna do acrylics, but I just don't have the time and also the assistance. So I'm just going to do like some press ones. They're like normal black ones. I don't usually like square tips. I exclusively only wear stiletto tips, which are like the really pointy, like cat claw. Basically, there's a reason for that. Obviously, crow cat. And I just really prefer that, and I like the way it looks on my hands. Yeah, in order to try and make these like stay on, because I have a hard time keeping my press-ons on all the time, I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna like file down the top of my nail so it's a little bit rough, so the glue will have something to catch onto. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll just do a little preppy prep. So I grabbed some glitter, some black, and then I made a mixture of glitter, and I'm gonna use that for the other side. I might not even paint it now, actually. I might just throw some glitter on it and call it a day. We're gonna do the black first, I guess. That's my first set. That's just the glitter side. I'm gonna clean it up. Okay. Okay. Those are done. We're gonna flip the paper, and now we're gonna do pink. It's nice. I only have to do one coat of this. I might have to do 2 coats of the pink. Yeah, I might have to do 2 coats just because it's like a little, you can see it a little bit. The black underneath the nail, underneath the glitter, sorry. Okay, that is the pink. D. That's the last time I'll need those, and I didn't even use any of these. Every time I close my eyes, I see the last time. Every time How is that human? You're the monster here, created what you fear, but from your abuse. I'd do it all again just so it'd be worth it. Right back with you. How is that human? You're the monster here, created what you fear, born from your abuse. When we cry with blood, you know we can run. Better lock the door, but I want the light that's payback. Show your stuff. Now we're here. I like braided it, and I thought it would be a little more wavy than it is. But this is fine too. Like, it being kind of straight is good. It'd be easier to like comb it out if I need to. Okay, let's try and get these in the same place. As hard as that might be. Okay, boom. Oh my god, did I do it on the first try? I might have actually done this on the first try. That's crazy. I have to go check my other mirror, just so I can see how I feel and I look. But this is pretty much it, the video for day one Tekko. I was just getting a little more prepped, and I'm glad that you guys sat and had a good time with me. I guess I will see you in the next part of this, okay? Toodaloo. Day one at Tekko is normally pretty chill, and it was, but the line for registration was not. It was kind of shocking because this is the first time that the line was like wrapped all the way around the building. There were about like 8,000 attendees this year, and I know that's not really a large con for most people, but for someone like me, that it was like kind of overwhelming to see all of that, and it made me a bit nervous to, you know, continue with the con because I'm like, oh my god, this is even more people than last year. The staff, the Tekkoshocon staff, and they were directing us. The guy was like, if you're not past this mark by 7:30, you are not going to make it in. You're not going to be able to get your ticket. And that was kind of like, it was kind of crazy, but we ended up making past that marker and we made it in. The line moved fairly quickly despite, you know, the traffic. And it wasn't too long of a wait. I think it was like maybe an hour or so or something. And yeah, that was fine. The staff handled it pretty well. I really liked the Tekko staff. They're awesome and they work really hard for us. So thank you guys. For the wait, I usually bring headphones with me to places because of the like auditory issues that I have. And yeah, it was fine. I just put my headphones in, or I had them like around my head so I could hear the music. And we were like chatting with like my friends around, and I even talked to strangers. Crazy. Wow. So it was pretty fun, pretty chill. The David Lawrence Convention Center is like a really cool place. I really like the building. It's very pretty. Like, I guess it's aesthetically pleasing and it's very spacious. So there's usually quite a bit of room, and if it's not filled up, I guess I like that. Even when it was filled, it didn't feel that filled. Once we got our tickets, we just wanted to chill. So we didn't really venture into the convention center too much. We already know the layout pretty well. We would just need to know where the panels were. Here are some pictures that I took. There's just 2 of them. I did take a few more, but you know. Yeah, I really like these pictures. I thought my outfit was cute. The wig is for my Maka cosplay, which is upcoming, so can't wait to get that up and running. Got a lot of stuff to do. I'm making the scythe. Day 2 at Tekko. This was a Friday, and I cosplayed Sally Face. I handmade the mask and the knives that I used, the prop knives that I used, so that's a fun little fact. Here is the gaming hall for the convention center. I was disappointed it was a little sparse, more than a little sparse actually.
Pardon, I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Ugh. Oh, Godzilla's down there, Greg! He's down there! It's Godzilla! I really just wish there were more game cabinets.
The way he's slowly walking is amazing. He's breaking buildings.
Here is the vendor space. It was pretty well filled out, I think, and they had a large variety of things. We wandered the convention center for a while, but this is one of my favorite places to go. under there's the river, and you take this little like walkway with the waterfall and the rainbow, and it's so pretty and I love it. So we stop down there and we visit quite often because when I get overstimulated, that's a good place to rest. So we chill out and then we throw ourselves back into the convention center. That's just how we've always rolled, and I just really love this feature. Rolled right into this one, but one of the other accommodations that I have is the wagon. It keeps everything super close, and it's pretty cute. My brother took some really rad pictures of me and some other cosplayers. I'm really happy that I met other Sally faces because it was one of my goals, and I think I met like 3 different cosplayers. It may have been 3 or 4. To all the Sally face cosplayers that I saw, I loved your cosplays and thank you for being so kind. You're making Steve Gabry proud with every amazing fan interaction that we have. Here we have some other pictures that I took. I was feeling myself, okay, so I took quite a few, and trust me, not even half of them are included here. I was really happy this day, and you can see I have ribbons here. I did start doing the ribbon game, and whew, dude, that should be a video in and of itself, I guess, you know, I don't know. But I felt so awesome in my Sally Face cosplay. And one of the reasons why I like to cosplay Sally Face is because of their mask. It actually really helps with my social anxiety, and it makes me feel kind of normal and feel like maybe like I can't be perceived or like I'm not there. And that helps a lot. Day 2 was very fulfilling. I had a lot of fun, and it was just awesome. Glad to have met all the people that I did, and we'll see what day 3 is like. But for now, here is the Pittsburgh skyline. It's really beautiful. I love my city. It is so pretty. It's just awesome here, and I love our home convention. Like, Tekkoshocon is a really well put together convention. At least I think so. There are, like, you know, some downfalls, but I do really love it. Day 3 at Tekko. This was Saturday, and I was a battle cat maid. I thought that was a pretty fun idea, and I had customized one of my old Inuyasha katanas, and I also made a prop knife for that. It's like one of those choppy chop knives. Cleaver, yeah. It was really cute, and I felt really cute, and I just loved it. As you all can see, by day 3 of Tekko, I was an absolute ribbon monster. I believe that's like 120 something ribbons right there at that time. It was a lot of fun, and I had to talk to at least 120 people to get those, so it was a lot, but I was on some kind of ribbon high, I don't know. Here are the pictures that I took on Saturday. As I said before, I felt super cute. I love cosplaying a cat maid. I took pictures with other cats, of course. This cardboard kitty was super cute. I love them. Oh, and that's Samara. I just thought their cosplay was really cool, so I included that here. Got to hold this little cutie. She was up for adoption, but I have a son, so I couldn't adopt her. But she was sleeping so soundly. Here is Tiny. He's not so tiny. I was a little nervous to be around him, to be honest. Funny story about this set, that is like moments before a second disaster hit it. First, somebody sat on it and like broke it, and then that Waluigi cosplayer spilled water all over the set, but it was hilarious because they were doing like thirst trap photos, and I was like, you like made the whole entire set wet, gosh. Props to Tekko for having these little photo booths though, these little photo stops, because they came in handy for taking like some good photos and stuff. They're really cute, and I love all the time and attention they put into these sets. These are some of the, like, my favorite pictures I've ever taken of myself, so thank you, Tekko. Day 4, Sunday. The con is wrapping up, so I decided to do a custom cosplay. I did an idol cosplay, which was heavily inspired by me watching Oshi no Ko. I really want to do an eye cosplay, but I didn't have any of that ready, so I just decided to do my own thing.
We're going to the con! We're going to the con! We're going to the con!
Sunday was such a chill day, but honestly, it was just because we were all super exhausted, but we still did have a lot of fun, and I capped off my ribbon collection. I didn't make S rank, but I'm okay with that for this year, I think. I guess I don't really have a lot to say about Sunday. The convention is usually winding down. There are less panels, and just altogether less activity.
That you should avoid stairs and elevators. Oh my, you a video saver. No pictures.
Yeah, we were just watching it for a little bit.
My little haul from Tekko. This section will include all of the little things that I got. I didn't really like buy very big things, but I traded for a lot of things. So let's get right into that. Hi! So to start it off, I'll show off my artwork. This is from Vampire Odessa, and I love this print. It is so cute. I also got this BL art. My brother bought it for me in the flea market. It's double-sided and it's so pretty. I love it. I traded for this tarot card. The artist was handing them out. There is their social media right there. Here are some cards that I really liked. I thought they were super cute. I met the artist who did this and their artwork is so beautiful. I love their artwork as well. It's so colorful, and I loved looking at their booth. Their booth was awesome. And this artist does embroidery work, and that is embroidery right there. That's so crazy, and it's so beautiful and so detailed. I also got some cards while I was there. That card there is the newer Dark Magician card, and I really love it because of how holographic it is. It's so pretty. I got a couple Pokemon cards. I was in a Pokemon quest, and that's how I got that. And I got a Darkrai. That's so fucking cool. Excuse my language, I guess. Yeah, I got a Darkrai. It was cool. I got it from completing a Pokemon challenge. So, actually, I think I'll pop a couple pictures here. You basically just had to find these Gimme Ghoul chests. It was pretty fun, little scavenger hunt. A couple other cards. That was someone's OC, they were handing it out. I got a lot of stickers. I made that button at the library table. Lots of stickers. And traded for most of them. And my roommate bought me that one. I love that sticker, and it's on my guitar now. My brother gave me that one. And I got that one from the library table, of course. A cosplayer gave this one to me. The same cosplayer gave me that one too. Super cute. This sticker just like randomly appeared, and I think it was when I dropped my container. Someone must have slipped it in or something. Got some little ghosty goos, more stickers. My brother gave me that one too. And that's a boba tea. I love it. It's so cute. A little dragon sticker my roommate gave me. My brother gave me that sticker because it has L on it. And 02, of course. This sticker actually came from this little egg here. The person, like, I called out a Serpentious cosplayer, and they like threw an egg at me, and it had stuff in it. Like, it had the sticker in it, it had that candy in there, and it also had a ribbon. I got this one from the library table. A friend gave me this. Vampire Odessa again. Very cute stickers. Library table. And someone gave me the key to the Has-Been Hotel. It was so cool. Those are like grandma candies. I traded with somebody who was like sitting on a carpet, and I've always wanted to like trade with someone who's like just sitting on a carpet with wares. So that was pretty fun. They also gave me this palette because we gave them pizza. So they were like, oh, okay, you may have this palette for the pizza. Someone was handing out like little coins to trade. Oh, and someone had a whole bag of like dice. It was so cool, and I got to choose the ones I wanted. A little snaky, little nope noodle that somebody gave me. And someone gave me fucks to give, because apparently I don't have very many. I found this little hammy just lying around, and I found this little star lying around. So I picked it up. Someone gave me a tooth. They had a vial of teeth, and I said that their costume was cool, and they were like, here, have a tooth. And I was like, ah, that's sick. It's not a real tooth. A new duck for my duck collection. His name is Duckamy. That is a dinosaur that I got from the Carnegie Museum table. Just a little squishable. So cute. I'm free. Squish, squish. I got this little baby. I found him on like a door frame. I'm going to give him to Finn to take care of. And another duck. Oh, it was a balloon animal. It's so cool. It's not really a balloon. It's plastic, but it's cool anyway. Another duck for my duck collection. And this is the candy that I traded for. Somebody made that. I love that. Super cute. Somebody made this too, like as I was standing there. And this one I got from a Sally Face cosplayer. It says Super Gear Boy, and I was so happy. And actually they were Larry. They were cosplaying Larry, but they're from Sally Face, so you know, yeah. I love the little charm hanging off the side of it. Oh, and I love this one because it has like all these little cues. I was wondering what to do with my extra letters, and someone just made a bracelet out of it. And I was like, oh, that is so smart and creative. Some more candy. More candy. More candy. And now, I got this from the dance party. I love this little thing. It's a little, like one of those little worms. I've named him Shrimp, and I'm so glad that I went into the dance party because I normally do not go, but Shrimp has made my day. I've always wanted one of these noodles, and I don't even know where people get them from, but I guess they get them from raves now, so I know where to get them. Oh, and this little keychain, somebody made that, and I traded for it. It's now on my phone strap. Someone was handing out these fans in the cosplay repair. They were like, fan service. And I was like, oh my god, yes. Because I had just lost my fan the day before, one of my fans. It's sad, I still can't find that purple fan. Someone handed me this mail. They were cosplayed as a mogul from Final Fantasy. And it's so cute. They gave me a sticker, and they gave me a ribbon as well, and the ribbon says you've got mail, and it's so cute, and I'm in love, and I want to do a cosplay with a ribbon that corresponds like that now. I'll put that on the rest of my ribbons a little bit later in the video. My brother bought me this amethyst charm, super cute. And he bought me this hairpiece. I picked it out. It's handmade and it's so cute and I love it. Oh, and he got me this Bill Cipher pendant. It's so cool and shiny. And my roommate bought me a Sylveon pen. He also got me these little keychains. They like look like dolls. They're so cute. And Cult of the Lamb. It's so cute. I don't even know where I want to put that at. Another little doll keychain. So cute. And both of my brothers pitched in to get me Splatoon 2. And my older brother, he got me this Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt from the flea market. It's super cool. And it smelled actually really fresh. So this was the badge art this year. I really appreciated it because that's exactly how I felt in the summer heat. I made these pins at the library table. And I decorated my badge with them. I usually leave a little decoration on my badge. But now here are all the ribbons that I got. Like there's 139 of them. I think I placed the last one on. Actually, there's probably 140 then. Yeah, I have 140. Because I placed the last one on at this time. But like I had to just unroll this for you guys so you can see all the individual ribbons. They're so cute and I love all the artwork. Especially that one right there, the rainbow one from I forget what anime that's from, but yeah, I really love that one. I love the ones that people like personally made with their own like little ribbon makers and stuff. They're super cool and they're usually very, very cute. It's a lot. As you can see, I have tape on the back. That's how I like reinforce my badge. And I might try to bring an item to roll my ribbons on because I saw somebody, they had a lint roller and they just attached their ribbons to the lint roller and kept like it was awesome. It was super innovative and I want to think of something like that I could use. And here I am placing my final ribbon of the year. You've got mail. Mogul mail. It's really addictive. I love placing them on my badge. Some people even had their ribbons color coded, which I really love. Another person had like a maypole thing, and they had like all the ribbons on that. That was super creative and super cool. And now to wrap things up, my final thoughts on Tekko 2024.
Hi, y'all. Today I want to talk about Tekkoshocon 2024. It was so awesome, and I have a lot to speak about. So grab a snack, grab some tea, and sit down and chat with me. Okay, I did a lot this year. I'm very proud of myself. There's a lot of things that I did this year that I wasn't able to do in years prior. So I'm super proud of myself, and let's get right into it, okay? So Tekkoshocon 2024. For those of you who don't know, it's an anime and gaming convention. Also, there are comic book fans there. There's a lot that goes on. It was pretty big this year. Um, it's usually a mid-sized, like smaller mid-sized con, and it's in Pittsburgh. It's usually at the David Lawrence Convention Center. I've been going to this convention since 2012. That was my first convention. I was in high school and I kind of just stumbled upon it. Um, Also, excuse my voice. It's a little. I've been screaming all weekend. It's Tuesday right now. So it's 2 days after the convention, and I still haven't fully recovered. So yeah, yeah. But my first convention was in 2012. My friend and I, we just kind of stumbled upon it. We were going to the arts festival, and it just happened to be at the same time. And I didn't even know we had like a convention like that here, so I'm so glad that we found it that year. And then ever since I've been going, the first year and the second year, I didn't know that you had to purchase a ticket because it seemed like everybody was just kind of walking around. Especially the first year, we had it at the Windingham, and it was just very chaotic. A lot was going on. The second year that I went, which I guess was 2013, we did have it at the David Lord's Convention Center, and again, it was kind of disorganized in a way where I was confused about a lot of things. But that was the year that I found out you had to purchase a ticket. And then ever since then, I've just been going. I did miss a few years here and there. Obviously, the year that the pandemic happened, yeah, that year I missed. Everyone missed that year. And I think I missed a year before that, where I didn't have the money. I was still like young, uh, and I didn't have the funds to go because the tickets can range from like $50 to maybe I think 175 now because of like the premium and Rockstar passes as well. I haven't ever gotten a premium or a Rockstar pass, but I really, really, really want to. So maybe I'll try and do that next year because we're trying to prepare very, very quickly. Yeah, this year it was extremely fun. I had so much fun. I was very outgoing, and I tried to summon all of the energy that I had to interact with people because I am not very good at that. And I really wanted to make some friends this year. And I did. I made a lot of friends, and I met a lot of cool cosplayers and just a lot of cool people in general. So I'm very happy for that. Um, but it hasn't exactly been like that for me every year. And I guess I'll explain that now, maybe. it's a bit it's a bit personal, hard for me to talk about, so I'll try to do that as best as I can. But usually when I go to conventions, I get a lot of negative attention because of my body type, my skin color, the fact that that I was assigned female at birth. I am non-binary. And I go by they them pronouns, but I still present pretty feminine. So I can get a lot of negative attention when it comes to that. And previous years I've had really, really, really bad experiences with that made me not want to go to conventions again. So it's kind of really big that I went this year. I was really scared. I almost backed out, but my roommate and my brother bought my ticket for me, and I really, 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 really didn't want to like waste their money or disappoint anybody. So I was like, I will try. I will try my best to go and not let other people bother me. Um, yeah. So sometimes I used to go by myself, and being by yourself in a convention is really hard. Number one, because if you don't know this about me, it's on my page. But if you don't know this about me, I'm also autistic, and I have a slew of other things going on, well, like depression and just mental health issues that make it very hard for me to go out in public in general. Um, right now, I'm working with my therapist on that. I don't leave my house very often, and that is one of my like therapy goals is to be able to go out and just be in the world and not feel unsafe while doing so. So usually when I go out, I have my older brother with me, or my younger brother, or my roommate, or some other family member, somebody that I trust a lot, because it can get very overwhelming for me. I also have PTSD, and the world is a very, very triggering place, I'll say. Um, and I just it's very difficult for me to do those things on my own. Um, it does make me feel bad. It makes me feel like a burden because I feel like I always have to have someone tagging along with me to even get anything done, and I don't want to like latch on to people, even though it's kind of what I am doing and what I need to do what I need to do. So, yeah, that's just something that I'm working on. But conventions can be especially trying because it is extremely loud. It is so loud, and it's a lot on my senses. My sense of smell is extremely like sensitive. Um, and I can't stand certain smells. Like it will. I've had certain smells actually like give me nosebleeds because they're so intense. It doesn't even have to be a necessarily like bad smell. Just if it's an overwhelming smell, it can mess with me a lot. Or just like my hearing, like I said, that there's a lot of sensory stuff going on. It's too loud, it's too bright. So like it hurts a lot, and people will touch you because things can get really packed, and I don't like people touching me either. That's like a sensory thing that I can't stand. So conventions are very hard for me, but I love them so much. So it's like ugh. um yeah, I don't want my disabilities or my neurodivergence to keep me from doing these things. So I have to find a lot of like coping mechanisms, and that's something that I talked with my therapist about before I even went. And I think they're going to be really proud of me because I employed a lot of those strategies, and like it actually helped get me through. And I'm very proud of myself right now, to be honest. If you all can't tell. um so yeah, I usually get certain types of harassment, be it like sexual harassment or just her racial harassment, body shaming type of harassment, things like that. um One thing that happened to me, and I'm laughing about this now because that's just how I deal with things. I'm like, oh, it's like nervous laughter, nervous smiles. I'm sorry. That's just how I deal with things. But I think it was 2021. I went to Tekko, and so we usually sit by the river sometimes when we're getting a little tired or if the day is winding down, just to go outside and we chill. And it's just better for my senses because there's open air and not too much noise out there. And as we were just kind of chilling, I have a picture right before this happens. Maybe I'll show it. I don't know if I'm ready to show this picture, but I took a picture, and then there was this boat full of like 19 guys. Um, and they all like rode by, and they started like yelling obscenities at me. They were like, ah, they were calling me like fat and all this stuff. And it really broke me a bit. It was also in combination with other comments that I got, but that was like a big thing. Like I've never had like a boat full of men berate me. Um I'm laughing about it now, but at the time I was devastated, believe me. Uh I am like I guess plus size, so I was wearing a dress and I didn't have any sleeves, and I kind of don't like my arms. I'm very self-conscious about that now. But they were making fun of my arms and just my body, and I don't like to be perceived anyway. That's part of the reason why I don't go outside of my house. Um so it was too much. Other people, I was dressed as Inuyasha, which he's a dog demon. Someone thought I was a prostitute and tried to like well, I guess I should say sex worker, but they specifically used the word prostitute. They thought I was a sex worker, and yeah, they were trying to get that from me, and I'm like, I'm not a sex worker. I'm I'm just cosplaying as a demon. Like, I don't know what about that is giving you sex worker vibes. I have a huge sword. What do you think I'm gonna do with that? Um, yeah, I'll probably throw a picture of my Inuyasha cosplay up on there so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I'm just really confused of what they thought the sword was for. Just crazy, crazy, crazy people I run into sometimes. And every time I run into one of these people, my self esteem, my mental health, it plummets, it drops, and I like shut down. So, one of my goals for this year was to just kind of ignore it. But that's kind of hard when you have extremely sensitive ears and you can hear everything within like a 3 mile radius. Okay. I usually have headphones on. I think a lot of people in Pittsburgh know me because of this, but I have like these headphones that I walk around in, and they help a lot, but I can still hear, when people are talking about me. Because I try to still be aware. I just try to have something to block the noise that won't send me into that like sensory overload state. Um, I'm still learning a lot about how to care for myself. I didn't always know that I was autistic. I always knew that I had some sort of mental health thing going on, but I just found out that I was autistic in what was that? It was, I think, maybe 2022 or 20. I think it was 2022 or the end or the very beginning of 2023. I can't remember. But yeah, I just found that out about myself. So I'm still learning how to work and cope with it. Yeah. This year, however, I didn't hear anyone really talking that badly about me. I think it helped that I had an entourage of men with me. Like, my friends actually came with me this year, and two of my brothers came with me. I have 8 brothers. So if you just hear me talking about my brothers, I'm sorry. I have a large amount of them. I have 8 brothers and 5 sisters. Yeah, that's just one thing about me that you might not know as well. Yeah, so we had a bunch of our friends with us, and that really helped. It really did. You would be surprised how much of a difference it is when you have like 5 or 6 men surrounding you, like an entourage of men. People tend to be a little more quiet or respectful, which I don't want to have to go get a man when I want to like exist peacefully, but I appreciate them coming with me nonetheless. And a lot of them actually really enjoyed the convention, and they want to come with me next year because some of them aren't exactly like into the anime community as like, I guess they're not into it as hard as some of us are because we're actually like we that's our thing. But two of them were like, "Oh, I really like this, and I would not mind coming next year, and I'm gonna have a cosplay." And I really love seeing like new people have that spark of joy and wanting to do that. So that was really nice as well. I'm sorry, my voice really hurts. I kept screaming at people because I'm like, "Oh my god!" Not like screaming like "ah," but like, "Oh my god, that's Draculaura!" I saw so many Monster High cosplayers, and I really, 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 really want to do a Monster High cosplayer next year. I might do Draculaura or Abby Abominable. I don't know which one, but maybe both. I don't know, but it was really fun. So another thing that I usually struggle with during conventions is like actually talking to people. So this year, we played the ribbon game again. This is our third year playing, and the ribbon game is amazing for people with like social anxiety because the ribbons are kind of like a drug. Okay, they're like a drug, and I just wanted to keep collecting, and I loved the designs of the ribbons that people had. So I just kept talking to people like, "Oh my god, I love your ribbon. Can I trade you something for that?" Or like just a lot of stuff. If you're ever interested in joining the ribbon game at any convention, please do so. You will have a boatload of fun. I did miss a few of the ribbon meetups, so I wasn't able to reach my S rank, which I'm fine with. I made A rank, and that's awesome. And I was very close to making the. I was very close to making my S rank. I just needed, I think it was like 20, 21 more ribbons, I think, and I could have made my S rank. But we missed the last ribbon meetup, and we missed the ribbon drop photo, which I am very sad about because I wanted to be in the ribbon drop photo this year. But there's always next year. There's always next year that I can do that, and I'm just glad I got to participate. I'm gonna go show you my ribbons now, actually. So this took up most of my time running, getting ribbons. There were still a few that I didn't get that I wanted. Like I couldn't find the person who had the Sanrio ribbons. I found a few that had Sanrio ribbons, but I couldn't find the one that had the Sanrio ribbon that I wanted. I found someone who had the My Melody ribbon, and I felt so bad because they took it off of their badge to give to me, and I kept saying like, no, no, it's okay, it's okay, and they just took it off and they gave it to me, and I was like, oh, that like is so nice, but like you don't have to do that, But I'm very appreciative of that because I couldn't find them, um, and I wanted to get the Kuromi ribbon, and I couldn't find the person with the ribbon, but I did find this ribbon, which is still very cute. It's not the one that I was looking for, but it's still very cute. This one's one of my favorite because it's holographic. This red one here, that one's super cool. And then, I really love this ribbon because this one was had. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I really love this ribbon because it was handmade, and I got to interact with the cosplayer on their stream, which was really fun. Oh, I have another Sanrio one there. It's super cute. I sold my soul to Sanrio. Oh, and I really like this one. Kawaii but creepy. I like that one. And which else? Which other ones? There's another one that I have that I really like. It's right here. I really like the custom ones because somebody like made that. They handmade that one, which is super cool. And I really want to hand make my own as well. Yeah, we had a blast there, to be honest. And I'm very glad that like my mood wasn't um ruined. It didn't plummet. People were very respectful and very nice this year. And I usually don't report people when they're harassing me. So this year I was like, I need to start reporting people, I guess. It's very hard to do because, everybody's in cosplay and there's just too much going on, but I can't keep letting people like walk all over me in that way, and I need to stand up for myself And so I had that resolved this year, and I didn't even have to do anything, so that was awesome. Um, yeah, the cosplay community is amazing. I saw so many Sally Face cosplayers. I think I saw like 3 or 4 there. That's a lot. Well, it's not a lot, but that's a lot for the Sally Face fandom, I think. I met someone there who did an interview with
Steve Gabry.
which is the creator of Sally Face, which was so awesome. And I follow them on YouTube now, so that's awesome. I also learned
Steve
Larry was
Gabry.
from Pittsburgh. I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought that the game had like Russian origins. For some reason, there's like a really big like Russian fandom. So I don't know why. I should have looked, obviously, but and I learned that David, the guy with the mannequin, is inspired by a Pittsburgh local, which I should have. I really, really, really should have known that. Wow. Ugh, I'm just so happy, and it gives me a lot of hope because I also want to release games as well. That someone from Pittsburgh would just release like one of my favorite, like my favorite indie games. um, I really love the fandom as well. The Sally Face fandom is so sweet and so freaking kind, man. Um, yeah. So I also met one of the Tekko founders as well, and they taught me a bit about the Lolita community. Because I'm sort of new. I've been um into the style of dress for a while now, like since high school, but I didn't really have the money to actually participate. So I would kind of put together my own little outfits, like usually something like this. And it's not exactly like Lolita, but it makes me feel cute and I like it. Um, but now I actually have money. Well, now I actually have the funds to participate a bit. And I do need more pieces, more clothing pieces, more hair accessories, more like just pieces um in general because there's like a dress code for these types of things. But hopefully I will have the funds and everything and have everything together next year so that I can participate in the Lolita fashion show, but I also want to go to the tea party as well. I really, really want to. I've always wanted to, but now I think I might be close to being able to do it. And it's like awesome. I learned a bit about Lolita fashion. And so when I would walk around the convention, if I saw somebody in like a cute dress or something, I would always say, "Oh, I like your outfit," or like, "Oh my god, your dress is really cute." But there are certain lingo you can use, like that you can say, "Oh, I like your cord," which is like your coordination of your outfit. The Tekko founder taught me this. Um, yeah, and I feel a little closer to the community now because I can use some of the language. And a lot of them also complimented me, and that made me feel so good because I'm like, oh my god, your dress is so pretty, and you're like giving me a compliment. And there was this one lady, and they had a hat, and they were teaching me how to make the hat, so I might make a similar hat. If you guys catch me out here with a similar hat, do you know I made it from scratch? So, because this person made the hat from scratch. But it was a little hat and it was so cute, and it had a little tiny pirate ship on it, like those little ships in a jar. It was on the hat, and it was so beautiful. And I want to make one so bad. Now I never thought about being like a pirate Lolita. That's so cool. Um, yeah, I had an awesome time with that. Uh, the Lolita fashion show, I didn't sit through it, but I did walk past the contestants. I saw their dresses. They were beautiful. That was amazing. It would make me a bit nervous to do that, but whew, I want to. I want to try at least. Um, Yeah, I actually had somebody recognize me out of my Inuyasha cosplay, so that felt really good as well. I didn't wear my Inuyasha because it is really hot, and I didn't feel like putting all that on and like melting in it. I was still hot, but my Inuyasha cosplay is really hot. Like it's toasty in there. I'm thinking of making a summer version of it so that I can wear it during summer. Because that one I created originally when the con was still I created that one originally when the con was still doing the like early spring. Sorry, during the early spring. So it's a bit toasty in there. Early spring you can still sometimes see snow in Pittsburgh. So like uh yeah, I didn't want to put on anything too light and freeze to death out there. So yeah, I have to revamp that. But someone recognized me out of my Inuyasha cosplay, and they actually made me feel so good because they were like, "Oh my god, your Inuyasha cosplay is like the best. You're like you eat up all the other Inuyasha cosplayers." And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much," because I did put a lot of work and energy into that cosplay. I actually entered a cosplay contest at Still City Con. It was my first cosplay contest, and that was my cosplay that I entered. I didn't win it, but I'm very, very glad that I got the experience of just going up on stage. Now I know I have things to work on, which is my stage presence and like my character presence as well. Because it's not something that I really thought about. I did think about it, but it's not something that I was like really, really working on. And now I know I need to work on that. So yeah, I covered the harassment and being like in a black AFAB cosplay. It can be a bit challenging because there are still some stigma and there are still people who are not very kind to people of color, to to people of color, any kind of cosplayer um who doesn't look like the character. I'm gonna put that in quotation marks because that's debatable as well. Yeah, and just being plus size, um, you get a lot of hate from some people. But this year again, I didn't receive that much hate, and it could have been because I had an entourage of people with me. And I don't want to have to like I said, I don't want to have to burden people, but I can actually really see a difference versus if I attend by myself or with maybe one other person, whether that be like a woman or a man, versus if I have like about 5 or 6 friends. Um, yeah, I can't wait until next year. I'm already starting my preparations now. I want to finish my Maka cosplay from Soul Eater. I'm still working on my scythe, and I still need certain pieces of that. So I wasn't able to debut that this year. So hopefully next year I will be able to. And I really want to do an Ai Hoshino cosplay. One of my cosplays that I did this year was inspired by it, but I wasn't able to, um, get Ai ready. So I just did my own idol, and I really, really loved doing that. So next year, I really want to get my eye host, ready. I want to be able to wear contacts and everything for that. So I really have to step up my game for that. Yeah, because I need like custom contacts and stuff like that. Uh, and then I always enjoy doing a cat made, but I did a battle cat made this year. Um, I thought that was really fun. I made my own props, my own weapons. Actually, I'll show you those now. So I usually try to make my props because I just think it's fun. Um, and what better way to get it exactly how you want it than to make it yourself, you know? Oh, I need some more tea. This right here is my alt knife. I use this for Sally face mostly, but it kind of snapped because me and my brother were playing with it and it kind of broke. So I need to make a new one of these. Um, I made a cleaver this year and I really love this. I like the little heart charm on the cleaver. I'm thinking about doing like a murder Barbie cosplay as well. So this will definitely come in handy for that. Yeah, I love this thing. It is so cute and I just like playing with this little thing right here. And then I just made another, like, I guess, kitchen knife. Oh. In regards to my maid cosplay, I next year I really want to do a mobile maid cafe because I have a wagon now that I'm using and that also kind of like helped me during the convention because I didn't have to carry anything. I could just pull my wagon and we kind of took turns pulling it. So it wasn't just all on me to pull the wagon, which was really nice. Um, yeah, so next year I want to do like a mobile maid cafe. And I think that would be really, really, really fun to do and also just really cute. Um, and I can make tea for people and have like little snacks and stuff. It'll be cool. Yeah. I also made this katana. This is one of my Inuyasha katanas that I ordered offline and then I just painted it and modded it. I really like this part. It's really cute. Um, yeah, I let's see. I just painted the outside of it, and I threw a crap ton of glitter on this because it has to be shiny. Um, yeah, it was really fun to make, and I want to make another one of these, but I want it to be the inverse. So this part would be blue, and then this part would be pink. Um, and then I want to make another one. Maybe that one will be. Hmm. I'll have to think about that one. But yeah, so I want to make the next one the inverse of this one. So I have two katanas for that cosplay. I made my roommate's cosplay as well. I made her Tien cosplay. Here's the cosplay. I worked on the pants and I did make a top as well, but there were some malfunctions with that. So I was really busy with that. Um, I was really busy with that and finishing up my props. I wish I would have had a bit more time, but you know how that goes. Um, yeah. Unfortunately, her top, the zipper on her top, ripped, and she couldn't wear the top part of the cosplay that I made, and that made me so 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 sad. They did have another top. They had a white top to sub, and it worked perfectly because he also has like those variations of his outfit, so that was cool. But yeah, we have to get her a new zipper, and I have to fix that up before the next convention. I was really sad that that didn't work, and I just have to step up my game. I need to be sewing more. When I first made her outfit, I kind of made it too 2D because I've been working on doll clothes more than like human clothes or cosplays at all. And it just kind of slipped my mind and I was like, "Oh my god, I made you doll pants." Um so I had to go back and redo the design for that, the pattern for that particularly. And that took up a lot of time. I don't want to look at another pair of pants for at least a month. I don't want to alter any pants for at least a month, but I made those pants from scratch, and that's why it gave me so much trouble. She offered to buy me a pattern, but I was like, no, I know how to make pants, and I really wish I would have took the pattern. It would have halved the time. It's just we're both plus size, so a lot of stuff won't fit. So we have to make it fit or customize it to ourselves. That's originally why I got into making cosplay myself because um I ordered an Inuyasha cosplay offline, and it fit me, but it wasn't comfortable at all. Um, in certain areas, specifically in like the waist, like where my thighs are, because I have big thighs. And like the chest area, I'm like, oh my god, there's no space in here for me. So I ended up, I still have that cosplay, and I would have, if I would have been any other size, who knows if I would be making cosplay right now. I don't know. Um, yeah, I still have the cosplay. I meant to give it to my nephew, but every time he comes over here, we forget to we forget to pull it out because it's in one of my like storage containers. Um, but I'm really, really, really glad that I got into making cosplays, and I am very, very excited for what I'm going to bring in the future. If you would like to see more of that, please like the video, subscribe, join me on my quest to become the ultimate cosplayer. Yeah, and thank you for listening. I know this was kind of a lot, and maybe it was a different perspective that um, some people might have during cons, but this is just personally what I deal with. And, I do hope that this helps someone out there. If you're thinking about going to a convention and you're maybe a little nervous or scared about it, I will not lie to you, and I will tell you there are people out there that will be very mean. But on the flip side, there are people that are very, very kind and who will accept you for who you are and who will lift you up. Okay? So even if you are afraid, please do it at least once. Do it at least once, okay? Because you never know how you're going to walk out of it and how you're going to feel. Um, I honestly could have given up on conventions a long time ago, but every year I go, it gets better. And it does get a little bit easier to deal with things that are not exactly nice, unfortunately. Um, so, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope that you all enjoyed the video, and you'll see me again, hopefully, right? Bye bye. Happy con going.
Ah! It's the tunnel of gayness. We're in the tunnel of gayness. Give your homie a kiss. The tunnel of gayness insists.